Good morning, students. I hope all of you are doing good. Today I am coming to discuss another topic of Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. All of you know Drugs and Cosmetics Act came into existence in 1940, and the main objective of this act is to regulate manufacture, sale, distribution and import of drugs. Already we have discussed basic things regarding this act. Today I am going to discuss sale of drugs. That means what are the provision it is given in Drugs and Cosmetics Act regarding sale of drugs. There are three kinds of sale of drugs. One is wholesale, another is retail sale, and third one is restricted sale. So one by one we are going to discuss. What do you mean by wholesale? Wholesale means sale from stockist to shopkeeper or chemist. Wholesale means sale from stockist to shopkeeper or chemist or okay. That means stocks. जो शॉपकीपर स्टॉकिस्ट ने शॉपकीपर को जो सेल करते हैं उसको बोलते हैं होलसेल ऑफ ड्रग्स. देन इज रिटेल सेल. रिटेल सेल मीन्स सेल इन फार्मेसी. Okay, in pharmacy the pharmacist sell to the consumer. It is called retail sale. And restricted sale. Restricted sale is one kind of retail sale. That means here also drugs sell to the consumer, but here qualified person is not required. But in case of retail sale, there is a requirement of qualified person. You know, in pharmacy there is a qualified person. Okay, so I think all of you are getting the three kind of sale. One is wholesale, retail sale and restricted sale. Wholesale is sale from stockist to shopkeeper. Retail sale means sale from pharmacist to consumer. Restricted sale is one kind of retail sale where qualified person is not required. Okay, so for all these three kind of sales, a license is required. For every kind of sale, one kind of license is required. For doing wholesale also you need a license. Doing retail sale also you need a license. For restricted sale also you need license. Okay, so how do you get this license? Who will give this license? So you know there is a drug controller, drug inspector. These authorities are there. Generally they have issued a license. Okay, so to get a wholesale license, so you have to apply. To get a retail sale license you have to apply. Similarly for restricted sale also license also you have to apply. For different kind of sale you need different kind of license. Okay, and to get different kind of license you have to fill up different kind of form. Okay, so for example another thing is also there. You know different scheduled drugs are there. There are some schedule C and C1 drugs. When we discuss about the schedule, I told you there are some drugs which comes under schedule X. There are some drugs which comes other than schedule C1 and C. Okay, so when we discuss about the schedules, I told you schedule C and C1 contains the biological preparation. Okay, schedule X is narcotics drugs. Okay, so different kind of schedule drug also you need to fill up different forms. Okay, to get a license to wholesale schedule other than schedule C and C1 drug, you have to fill up form 20. Okay, for schedule C and C1 drug you have to fill up form number 21. Okay, similarly for retail sale other than C C and C1, you have to fill up another form. The material what I will provide it to you, I will give the form name, okay, form number, okay, you will get this. I am not going to discuss this because this is a board thing, but you have to keep it in mind. In exam, short type question comes, okay. Just one thing keep it in mind, to get this kind of license, you need to fill up some form number. Okay, for wholesale also there are different kind of form you have to fill up. For retail sale also you have to fill up different kind of form. For restricted sale also you have to fill up different kind of form. Okay, so another thing, there are some conditions you have to fill up to do wholesale, retail sale and restricted sale. Okay, here I am discussing the general conditions you have to fulfill to do this sale. First thing, there should be a adequate area. There should be a not less than 10 square meter area. Okay, तुम्हारा जो सेल ड्रग सेल करने के लिए अगर तुम कोई भी प्रीमाइसेस बनाओगी तो वहाँ का जो एरिया होगा वो 10 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर से कम नहीं होना पड़ेगा. इट इज मिनिमम 10 स्क्वायर सेंटीमीटर. अगर तुम बड़ा कर सकते हो बट द मिनिमम साइज इज 10 square centimeter. Okay, next is, in the premises you have to keep the refrigerator. Why you need a refrigerator? Refrigerator is required to store some kind of drugs. You know that there are some kind of drugs you have to store in refrigerator, is it? Next, you have to keep the license registration form of the pharmacist in the premises. Okay, another thing, for wholesale and retail sale you need a qualified person as a staff. Okay, another thing, you have to keep the record of purchase and selling. You know that inspection is generally taking place in all these drug premises. So to show in inspection, you have to keep the record of this selling and purchasing. Okay, and most important thing, you have to purchase drugs from the duly registered manufacturer. Okay, these are the general requirements have to fulfill to wholesale, retail sale and restricted sale. Okay, for the retail sale and restricted sale it is same, only difference is in restricted sale there is no requirement of a qualified person to sell the drugs. Okay, another thing, to get a license you have to fill up a form. I told you ये फॉर्म फिलअप करना पड़ेगा, उसका साथ और कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट देना पड़ेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर तुमने जो जहाँ पे फार्मेसी बनाओगी वहाँ पे अगर तुम्हारा खुद का नहीं है तो और किसी से तुम लिया है उसका लैंड ओनर का प्रूफ देना पड़ेगा. तुम्हारा जो प्रीमाइसेस है उसका जो तुम जो वहाँ पे क्या क्या ड्रग वहाँ पे रखोगी और क्या होगा उसका जो एरिया का पूरा नक्शा देना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो देयर आर सम attachments you have to give in the material. I will provide all these things, you will get this. So this is about the sale of drugs. In sale of drugs you have to keep in mind mainly two three things. One is the how many kinds of sales are there: wholesale, retail sale and restricted sale. For every sale you have to get a license. For wholesale license, retail sale license and restricted sale license, and this license is required for sale of drugs. To get this license you have to fill up some form and there are some requirements have to fill up. Okay, so another thing, if you don't follow this instruction as per Drugs and Cosmetics Act, the regulating authority may punish you. So there are some penalty is also there, but in your syllabus it is not given. Only you have to know the general thing about wholesale, retail sale and restricted sale. Okay. So these are about the sale of drugs. So again I am telling to you guys that this subject is bored because it is, as it is, we have to speak what is it is given in the drugs and cosmetic sex. I have to give only all the things you have to mark up. Okay, so I will provide the material. In material you will get all these things. Okay, so another thing I want to tell you that regarding your last year, that is different first year. So I took one paper, it is pharmaceutical chemistry 1. So exam will held very soon. If uh, when the situation will normalize, ASTU will give the notification and exam will held. So you have to study for that also. In that paper, if you get any problem, if any doubt is there, any query is there, so you can call me, you can ask me. Okay, don't hesitate. I am repeatedly requesting you people to do inquiry, do say your problem. Okay, so do study hard. Thank you.